Hey, yo. What's up, everybody? Jesus Esparza. Welcome to another episode of the J&A Monster Truck Madness Talk, episode number 27. And today, we're going to be doing like the top 10 Monster Jam rivalries in the history in Monster Jam. But before we're going to do that, I'm going to explain something to myself in a bit here. So,
Okay, what's up, everybody? It's Angel here. Glad to be back with him. Now we're doing the top 10 Monster Jam rivalry. Now let's go talk about a little bit of rivalry. It's like sports. Imagine you're watching baseball. You're watching the Boston Red Sox, the New York Yankees rivalry. It's like in NFL, you're watching the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. But in Major League, in the National Basketball Association, or NBA for short, it's like my basketball team, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics. And it's like NHL, like the Montreal Canadiens and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Well, there's a lot of rivalries, like my Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs, or my Dodgers rivals with the San Francisco Giants, or my Kings against the Anaheim Ducks, or there's so many rivals like Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers, or Pittsburgh Steelers with the Cincinnati Bengals, or St. Louis Cardinals with the Cincinnati Reds, or I don't care. These rivalries, it's like two teams can't stand each other. It's like one guy from the blue team says, hey, say that to the guy from the red team. Hey, I don't like your red team. Or I don't care. I don't like you guys. You guys don't like me. We hate each other. There's always a brutal rivalry. But in Monster Jam, there's always a rivalry. We have some oldest rivalries, everything like that. Some are brutal. Some are bloodiest rivalry. I mean, the crew members, the drivers, they love each other. Don't get me wrong. They do love each other. The trucks do. And even if the trucks were a person, they would do. But they would have a beef with each other on the track because, there's like, who's the better competition than others, man. Something's about to get real, man. We're going to talk about it. Ready for that, Jesus?
Yeah. Before I'm ready for that, it's August 14th. It's my 29th birthday today. So
yeah. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Jesus. Oh, we already got a comment. Nathan says the number one rivalry, Max C versus Gravedigger. Yep, Nathan. Yeah. Hold on, Nathan. Yeah, but hold on, Nathan.
Yeah.
There's more to that one rivalry than Gravedigger Max C.
Yeah, before we get to that, then, check it out, then.
Except you reverse, can you reverse the 29? It looks like an S9. Are you a robot or something?
I put it backwards.
Yeah, you put it backwards. It says S9. Okay, so anyways, happy birthday, man. Oh my God. Okay. Hey, what's up? Yeah. Happy birthday, man. Oh, what's up, Asher G? How you doing, man? What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, Asher G, watch the whole video, man. You're going to see some rivalries, man.
Yep, because, it's my 29th birthday, man. And also, this got to be my last ever 20s age. And, man, having fun time. What a wild ride of my 20s age so far. So, yep, I got to miss my 20s age now. So, next year, I'll be 30. So,
I know. I would do the same thing, too, man. Oh, Asher G says happy birthday, man.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. So,
yeah, I'm going to be 26 until November. So I'm 25, but going to be 26 November. So I got to enjoy my last 4 years of 20 before I turn 30 as well. You're not the only one.
Yeah, sure is.
And you put it backwards. It looks like an S9. Are you a robot or something?
Well, I'm trying to figure it out, but it's kind of hard to say without reflection. So,
all right. Hey, what's up, Gonzalez? How you doing? Dallas says happy birthday. He wish he could join. And Asher G says I'll be 21 in December.
Okay. If you want to join, and I'll try to bring you in. So, yeah, give me a minute. So, yeah.
Oh, and Asher G. Hey, Asher G, save your trip for Las Vegas on December, man. If you're gonna be 21, so you can play some slots, man. That's all I can tell you.
Okay. Yeah. Before I could go to let's see. Okay, I'm trying to invite him in if you want. Okay, I try to get him in. And we're ready to start the rivalry. Okay, Dallas. So, okay. Yeah, I'll try to get him in, and we'll be ready to go. Cause, okay, Dallas. If you're watching, I already sent your in the DMs on Instagram. So,
okay, so
yeah.
Oh, he said, can he join? He says, can I ask y'all about something? Go ahead, Ashton G. Go ahead.
Yeah.
While we're getting.
Go ahead. Okay. Yeah. We're going to be doing the rivalry, so.
Okay, so let me tell you a story about rivalry. Like I said before, have you imagined in football, you see the Packers and Bears, Raiders and Chiefs. Have you ever seen Steelers and Ravens, Patriots and Jets, or Patriots and Ravens? And baseball, Oh, he says, okay, I'll join in a minute. Let me get my computer. Give me like 3 minutes. All right then.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, let's talk about this one. So in baseball, you're thinking about Yankees and Red Sox. You're thinking about the Dodgers and Giants. You're thinking about who else? The rivalry in baseball. I know the Cubs and the White Sox. You're thinking about the whatchamacallit. Who else another rivalry, man? Dang it, I forgot. Oh yeah, Phillies and Mets, you can say. Basketball, Lakers and Celtics, Warriors and the Clippers. Who else? Dang, there's a lot of rivalry. I
I
think
know.
maybe the Cavaliers and the Bulls. I'm not so sure, but I know for sure Chicago and Detroit don't like each other because all four teams, like Bears and Lions. You got the Cubs. What's y'all reaction to Cody Sosi driving is possibly being the driver of the new gunslinger / slinger? If it happens, man, I hope they make a tribute to Scott Hartsock. That's all I could say. Like, put in the back of the tailgate, put a tribute to Scott Hartsock. If Cody Sosi buy Gunslinger or Slinger, put the back tailgate the tribute to Gunslinger Slinger.
Yeah, I heard they started warming up there through like a bit around, and we'll see if they're bringing Gunslinger back in a competition. But the Monster Jam, just Slinger.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, let's get back to it. So,
Yeah.
in hockey, you have the Canadians and the Maple Leafs. My LA Kings. I'm an LA Kings fan against the Ducks. You got who else's rivalry? If you guys any know other sports rivalry, let me know. Include their soccer
Hey.
rivalry too. Like literally.
Oh, hey there, Eric. Can I join them? Well, Discord. Well, not in Discord, man. I don't have Discord. I don't think, but or I well let me well we just have to moving on. So because we're we're gonna be get there, but we had to continue. So
And he said
anyway.
NASCAR.
Oh, NASCAR. Okay, about NASCAR. Okay. Well, anyways, I'll be waiting for Dallas, but we had to continue on, so time is wasting. But
Yeah.
anyways, let's get to the rivalry, shall we?
Yeah, I think we'll start with number. I think he'll possibly join on the first one, so we could make this. We could talk more long. Okay, let's get it on, shall we? How we
Okay.
doing?
All right. Number one is Gravedigger and Max C.
Okay, let's start with the story. So the rivalry between Gravedigger and Max C. This is okay in the world of Monster Jam. This is like the Packers and Bears. This is like the Yankees and Red Sox. This is like the my Lakers and the Celtics, and this is like the Maple Leafs and the Canadians. So the rivalry started back in the late '90s after Gravedigger was a rival with after its split rivalry with Bigfoot. There was a new kid in town, and his name was my hero, the guy I look up to since I was a little kid at the time, Tom Mintz, when he drove Monster Patrol. After that, Gravedigger and Monster Patrol were going at it because of Tom Mintz, and then from Tom Mintz, he went from Monster Patrol all the way to Goldberg and to T Mintz, which fun fact is he faced Dennis Anderson in the semifinals back in World Finals 3, and they both won the very first World Finals. Tom Mintz won racing, Dennis won whatchamacallit on freestyle. Oh, Dallas says, I sent you my email.
Yeah,
Okay.
I already
So
got him in, so he'll be in a moment. So
okay. So anyway, so it started from Monster Patrol, then to Goldberg, and then to Team Mintz, and after that it went to Maximum Destruction, which they did face each other in the finals at World Finals 11, and then they then now Tom Mintz has changed the truck to Maxi. Oh, Eric says, "Can I join?" So
well, send me the DMs on Instagram. So hopefully,
yes,
yeah.
send it. Send Jesus. If anyone wants to join, send Jesus Instagram right now. Hurry up, guys, because we already started. So, anyways, back to the story. So, yeah. So it started a long time ago, back in the 1990s. Thomas, when he drove Monster Patrol, and he's been defeating Dennis Anderson numerous times. Then after that, once they went to Goldberg, when Thomas went to Goldberg, Goldberg won racing the first World Finals, and Gravedigger won freestyle that time. And World Finals 3, when Thomas, after the split relations between Monster Jam and WCW at the time, he went from Team Mintz for that 1 year, defeated Dennis in the semifinals. And after that, World Finals 4, you can say when he debuted Maximum Destruction, he defeated Pablo Huffbaker in the first round, which he was destroyed by Gunslinger, which we all know what happened to him because he had a terrible World Finals at the time. Although, fun fact is, every time Dennis Anderson won, every time he went racing, Max C won, has to do with Tom Mintz. But however, that's not until World Finals 11. Hey, what's up, Dallas? How you doing? And
what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Okay,
Happy
so
birthday, buddy, Jesus.
Yeah, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. So, yep, 29.
So, anyways, back to the story. So, in World Finals 11, they faced each other in the championship race with Dennis Ender defeated Tom Mintz. And this fun fact is this is the only time that Dennis won. That has nothing to do with Tom Mintz at that World Finals. And then they've been going brutal rivalry ever since because of that. Although the rivalry still remains strong even to this day, although sadly, even though Tom Mintz, I did send an interview back in in 2019. He misses Dennis Anderson. He was a great competitor, great friend. Not having him on the track was a bummer. Fun fact is Tom Mintz did drove Gravedigger not twice, but that was at one time back in the Speedway. I think it was Hagerstown, Maryland. I'm not so sure, but it was a long time ago. But yeah, it was true. Tom Mintz did drove Gravedigger like no one noticed. But this is like I say, this is like the Packers and Bears. This is like the Lakers, Celtics. This is like the Canadians and the Maple Leafs and the Red Sox, Yankees rivalry because it's one of the oldest Monster Jam rivalry. Hey, Sus, let's start with you, the birthday boy, then you, Dallas, about your opinion. So go ahead.
Well, okay. So, but to me, Gravedigger and Max C, but were there some like different drivers like Tom Mintz, like facing like other different Gravedigger drivers, but besides Dennis. So, yeah, they have a long time history here in Monster Jam, and also during the final round where Dennis Anderson, Tom Mintz in World Finals in 2010, I believe. Oh yeah, that's from 2010 World Finals.
Yeah, World Finals 11, that was 2010. Yep.
Yeah, it is. That's for the time where Dennis Anderson, Tom Mintz, biggest rivalry during in the final round of racing, the Monster Jam World Finals, and now that Dennis Anderson beat Tom Mintz. So yeah, and so much more throughout the history, and the other backseat drivers like Neil Elliott and
Colton Eichelberger, Jared Eichelberger. You also got Chuck Warner. Who else? Phil Foster, which he was a former driver of Maximum Destruction, I remember.
Yeah, and also Craig Christensen used to be for many years. Yeah, and it's a long time rivalry with different drivers and all that. Besides Dennis, besides Tom, but it's part of the team. So yeah, Team Gravedigger, Team Max D, whatever side you are. So.
All right, Dallas, go ahead.
All right, well, I know I just joined, and it's Jesus' birthday today. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and honestly, Gravedigger and Max D doing a team up, they've been arch rivals for I don't know how long. But yeah,
it was like 1990s. Yeah, it was the 1990s.
Very long time between Goldberg and Gravedigger. Oh,
well,
man.
before it was Goldberg. Oh wait, I forgot. Before Goldberg, it was
Bulldozer. Yes.
Yeah, Tom Mintz drove Monster Patrol. That's how the rivalry started. It was Gravedigger, Monster Patrol. Then, after the split, because no longer Bigfoot and Digger. Now Gravedigger has because it wasn't meant for Tom Mintz. We wouldn't have this rivalry. That's all I can say.
Yep. But yeah, I think they would. I don't know if they could be teammates or not, but we'll see. But right now, I think the rivalry continues.
Yeah. Well, they were teammates at the All-Star Challenge, you can say. They were in the same team.
Yeah, it is. So, yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to say? Anything else? Monster Dallas?
Let's continue.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Gravedigger, son of a digger, so.
Oh, no.
Okay, so let's start with my history.
Trucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get it started. So the rivalry of Gravedigger and Son of a Digger. Okay, so Eric says everybody wants Dennis to come back. Well, I don't know. I think he retired already, man.
Yeah.
He said that's going to happen.
Sadly,
so,
yeah. And I just got word Slinger will never be coming back.
Well, because it's time for the next generations, because this is the future, and the future is now. So
okay, so the rivalry between Gravedigger, Son of a Digger started, I believe. Well, although they kind of see each other like around after Son of a Digger debuted back in 2011 of World Finals 12, but the rivalry didn't start until 2014 when the biggest it gets when Dennis Anderson. I remember, I think it was Tampa of 2014 when they were facing each other in the semifinals. Although Ryan still held up the rivalry. After his dad retired, Adam took over. There's been a beef rivalry together between Adam and Ryan, like after the tours. Although they never had tours together, but however, during the All-Star, not the All-Star Challenge, sorry, World Finals 9, World Finals 18, we'll never forget the time when Tyler Menega lost to Son of a Digger. That's created the rivalry because, Ryan defeated his brother Adam. He defeated Tyler Menega. He was defeated for some people, all that stuff. And
Mhm.
I don't know. He was defeated for a lot of people, this and that. So after that, what happened was there was a bit of a brother beef. Even though I did send in an interview to Ryan that if he was going to lose to anyone in the finals, it would have been Kristen and Adam. Even though lining up against them will be his fate. Well, as much as he hates to lose, same as Adam, but they rather lose to each other because they're family. It's the traditional because it's like father versus son. However, we'll never forget the time the All-Star Challenge when Adam faces Ryan, when Adam had a bad turn at that time when he did that donut, causing Ryan to win during the quarterfinals. We will never forget during the semifinals at World Finals 19 when Adam defeated his brother Ryan, when Ryan could have won double down, but this time didn't make it because of Adam. So although this is like although they still have the same last name, ends with Digger, but there's no doubt about it. The two rivalries will always go at it with each other between Gravedigger and Son of a Digger. That's like the history rivalry. All right, Jesus, go ahead.
Well, Gravedigger, Son of a Digger is another good rivalry. To see like Adam, Ryan, like the brothers facing each other, brother versus brother. It was kind of like Matt Hardy, Jeff Hardy, like brother versus brother matchup or something like that. And how about there's a like that where Adam Anderson, Ryan Anderson, like brother versus brother matchup. So
Oh, and fun fact is, you'll see my interview at the All-Star Challenge. I forgot to mention. I told Kristen, how would you feel if you would have lost to both of them? She says, I hated it. Like, I hate to lose my brothers. Good old Kristen. I bet she does not like to lose her brothers. She'd rather beat them because, little sisters can be dangerous. She could be like Megan from Drake and Josh. You know how Megan, I don't know if you guys seen the show called Drake and Josh. You know how Megan tortures her two older brothers? Maybe she would do the same. If it was Ryan, you know how she could be because, that's how the rivalry could be played out really good. How about you, Dallas?
Oh man, two of my favorite trucks, but man, I honestly don't know where to start on this. It's like Son of a Digger gets a win, Gravedigger gets a win, but honestly, I think there should be a couple more Son of a Diggers because I don't know how many Gravediggers we have so far, like 7. But man, this is a good rivalry. One brother versus a brother and a sister, and
not to mention, I forgot
2 brothers actually and a sister. I mean, This is a hard battle. These are 2 of my best competitors. So either way, you can count on either one of these.
Not to mention, I forgot to mention, Ryan Anderson plays as Rambo. Have you heard of the movie Rambo? The Sylvester Stallone movies, you guys? Have you heard about that movie?
Nope.
I don't heard about this.
Rambo, the movie, starring Sylvester Stallone. Okay, just search it out. Okay, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it feels like Ryan plays like a one-man army. Like, it's him versus the other Gravedigger drivers. He's always battling with Adam. He's always going at it with Kristen. He battles Tyler Menega, even the Yellow Tour, and he's big-time rivals with Morgan Kane, and that's his longtime best friend. Since they know each other in school. And I heard they had a brutal rivalry together in the Blue Tour back in 2019. So it feels like even Brandon Vincent back in Los Angeles Staples Center. It feels like Ryan plays he's like a one-man army taking out his 5 Gravedigger crew members. That's another thing about rivalry because Son of a Digger, it's like Son of a Digger's Rambo, and Gravedigger, it's like Rambo, it's like imagine one man can take out a bunch of armies. It's like Son of a Diggers is one-man army, take out a bunch of Gravediggers in a bunch of people army, and the one-man army is so far the one-man army is terrorizing. That's a really brutal rivalry. Baseball says Gravedigger or Son of a Digger. I don't know, man. It's a brutal. It's a rival. It's a good rivalry. That the thing I like about the most is that not to mention Ryan. Not just he faces Gravedigger, beats Gravedigger numerous times. Plus he drove Gravedigger once back in 2019 when he took over Adam after his injury. That what makes the that was because although Ryan he grew up Gravedigger. Fun fact: the Son of a Digger was created a long time ago before Ryan existed because it was based on his grandfather Dennis Anderson's dad from an old Jeep truck, and now they morphed into a monster truck. And now, little did we know, Ryan is playing like a one-man army. It's like he could play poker with a bunch of Gravediggers and still take the victory,
Yeah, it is. So
Interesting.
Yep, it sure is. Well, What? Okay, I guess that's all we can say about the Gravedigger Son of a Digger matchup. So, yeah, it's another good rivalry. Like, you know, okay. Next up, oh,
This
baseball said, how often does AIM play her game? Who's
I
at
don't
Who's Adam Uncle?
I don't know. I don't know who's Adam's uncle. I don't know who Dennis Anderton has brothers or sisters. Honestly.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go. Move on to the next one.
yeah. Okay, let's move on. The next one. Here's number 3. Monster Mutt and Megalodon.
Okay, so this is a well-known rivalry. This is okay. This rivalry is still a little well-known, although that no one. I would have put it like in the top number 10, on bottom 10 because, well, although Monster Mud, Megalodon seen each other numerous times, they had several times in the same tour back in the Triple Threat series. You know, it started with Justin Sipes versus I think was Tanner Root, I believe.
Yeah,
Tanner
Tanner
Root.
Root.
Yeah, Tanner Root and Justin Sipes go at it. Same as I think it was what's his name again? Jack Brown and the other Monster Mud. I forgot who was it. But although even they had each other, I know that the 2019 on the Stadium Series Championship Yellow, when Monster was driven by that one driver, what's his name again? The one who drove that Nightmare Monster truck. Was oh yeah, Kevin King. And then we know Megalodon was Megalodon Fire. That was Corey Rummel, and they go at it with each other. And then they had the same tour together because Corey Rummel and now Charlie Palkin because Charlie Palkin's was driving Monster Mud, and they had to go at it together between Monster Mud and Megalodon. Although this is a well-known rivalry, it's not that much to say right now, but it's a battle between dog and battle between shark. So what do you guys think?
Hmm. I don't know, but this is like a creature rival something. Well, Megalodon is like a creature, and Monster is just a dog. But I don't know, but that's like a rival or something. I don't know. That's all I can say here, but it's just random rival or something. So yeah.
What about you, Dallas?
Yeah, same thing what Jesus said. Basically, it's a creatures battle, but yeah, not really much of a rival here because of the two creatures, and yeah, I don't know other way to think of anything.
Yeah, I think Megalodon is the one that's holding up the rivalry, even though Megalodon has more. Oh, I forgot to mention. I think Gravedigger has more wins or Max C. I'm not sure, but I believe Son of Digger, combined with all the other Gravedigger drivers, I think Son of a Digger is taking the lead with the rivalry Gravedigger. So in this one, I would say possibly Megalodon is taking the lead with this rivalry. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's all I can say. Let's move on to the next one, shall we?
Yeah, sure. It's next up. It's number 4, Scooby-Doo Zombie.
Ooh.
Okay, this is another rivalry. I'll put in number 9. So the Scooby-Doo rivalry started back in 2013 when at the time it was Nicole Johnson and Sean Duhan. Nicole Johnson drove Scooby-Doo, Sean Duhan drives Zombie. Every time whenever Zombie's in the show, Scooby-Doo's going to be there. Every time Scooby-Doo drives the show, Zombie's going to be there. Although the rivalry is still like well known, still similar like Monster Mutt and Megalodon, although rivalries has started like, somewhat. It went from Nicole Johnson to Sean Duhan. Then we had some new drivers, like I believe it was I think it was Steven Sims had the same tour with I don't know so sure. But I know it was Barry Musaro and whoever's driving, I think Barry Musaro. Oh yeah, Barry Musaro and Miranda Kozak. And then we went to the, what happened because of the pandemic, all that stuff till next season later. Then it went to whatchamacallit. It went to Nick, what's her name again? Lindsay Reed.
Nicole Johnson.
No, not Nicole Johnson. Talk about the one that 2021 when Lindsay Reed, even though she drove Scooby Doo. I know Dalmatian Galaxy. Well, put Dalmatian Galaxy to the side. Lindsay Reed drove Scooby Doo, and she had the same tour with Barry Musaro. Nathan says, I didn't know Scooby Doo and Zombie had a rivalry. Well, yeah, it's well known talk because no one talks about it. But still, Lindsay Reed, Barry Musaro has a rivalry together. And I don't know, didn't they have each other tour? Hold on, I don't know about Red, but no. Well, yeah, they were separated, I believe. But still, Miranda Kozak, I think maybe she was having rivalry with Brittany, I believe. I'm not so sure, but
Brittany
yeah.
Marquette.
Yeah, something like that. But still, although, like I say, the rivalry is still well known, but it still started in 2013 because, like I say, every time whenever Scooby-Doo's around in that season, Zombie's going to be there. Every time Zombie's around, Scooby-Doo's going to be there. And fun fact is, they both debuted at that very same season. And Nathan says, sorry, didn't want to be committing. I don't want to bother you guys, but I'll be burned in. Okay, now you're fine, Nathan. Go for it. If you want to ask questions, go for it. But still, like I say, it's still a well-known rivalry. They know each other. They debuted in the same year. They went to the same World Finals together back in 2013, World Finals 14. Although, this is a match of beef between Scooby-Doo and Zombie. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it was kind of like the Scooby-Doo gang and like by those scary creatures, and their guys are running away. They start running and all that. But then when it's been beat down or has been knocked out, and then unmasked and see, let's see who is this kind of creature, and take off the mask to reveal. And yeah, what if a zombie would get the head off reveal? It could be like I don't know.
I think it's facing his endoskeleton, maybe its chassis.
Yeah.
I find it pretty. What about you, Dallas?
Oh, this is not a rivalry that I'm used to. But yeah, it could be either one. But yeah, Scooby-Doo and Zombie doesn't sound right or familiar with the rivalry. But yeah, in my opinion, I think Zombie is definitely got the over of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, I believe so, because I think Zombie's taking the lead in this rivalry tour, because although it's like if it was the world of sports, Scooby-Doo fans and Zombie fans, you might want to separate them. Just like college football, you got to separate Oklahoma and Texas, because you know how they get brutal. So if you're a Zombie fan, watch out for Scooby-Doo fans. You guys don't want to get attracted. You don't want to catch attention, although,
Yeah, sure is. Well, that could be a rivalry for Scooby-Doo Zombie. It's just I've seen like some Scooby-Doo TV series or classic cartoons and all that, and yeah, very history. But now with see a zombie or any other scary creatures, it might have been made into some Monster Jam trucks. Could be, I don't know, something new creatures that based on like from the Scooby-Doo TV series or movies or whatever. So there could be some new rivalries with Scooby-Doo or something. Okay, let's see. Next up, Blue Thunder, El Toro Loco, number 5.
Okay, this is a top number 5 rivalry. If I was gonna rank it up, I'll put number 5. The rivalry between Blue Thunder and El Toro Loco started a long, long time ago when, although it was well known because it started with at the time, what's his name? That first Blue Thunder driver before Tony Farrell? Lyle Hancock. It started Lyle Hancock and Blue, which at the time was built for tough Blue Thunder. Then when the rookie, the first man, the man, the myth, the legend, one of my favorite drivers, my all-time favorite, Lupe Sosa, and El Toro Loco joined in. And because of El Toro Loco and Blue Thunder rivalry, although they were in the same lineup at World Finals 4, although it wasn't shown that much they face each other, not in the World Finals, but I believe they face each other in some shows, like non-televised shows. But El Toro Loco Blue Thunder rivalry has a beef with each other. Fun fact is, another thing you guys don't notice, I remember back in the original days when Monster Jam used to sell the DVDs, I had this one DVD. It shows a tribute to Blue Thunder and El Toro Loco. The time of, it shows the highlight videos of Blue Thunder and El Toro Loco. That could be a good, story. Like, it just shows the highlights, everything. When I used to buy the old the toys that comes with the DVDs, the story of Blue Thunder and El Toro Loco. Well, it's not a story of them rivalry. It's just it shows highlights and all that stuff. But still, it went from Lyle Hancock to Lupe. Then it went from Tony Farrell to Lupe Sosa. After a few years, Lupe left. Then it went to several drivers. Like, they had Chuck Warner. They had Armando Castro, Mark Liz. And now Blue Thunder used to have Pablo Huffmaker. And then they used to have, I think, Jack Brown, I believe. And now they had each other on the same tour this year. This time, after Todd LeDuc left after Monster Energy's discontinuation, when Todd LeDuc took over Blue Thunder, it's a rivalry between Todd LeDuc and Mark Liss. These guys always had the same tour together, and this is one of the oldest trucks. They both, I believe, they slightly kind of debuted, but I think Blue Thunder debuted in 2002, I believe. Meanwhile, Toro Loco in 2003. Well, it was displayed at World Finals 3. I don't know if you guys didn't notice, but I did saw when I said the VHS of World Finals 3. I did saw El Toro Loco in the background far away. I forgot that one part racing, but I know the truck was moving. Well, you guys couldn't see it, but I forgot it was a while back. But El Toro Loco, I believe, was displayed. But still, it's a really one of the well-known rivalries. Although they could have slightly kind of faced each other. Although baseball says Todd is better than Mark List this year, right? I don't know about that, man, because I didn't keep in touch with the tour. But still, it's a rivalry, man. What do you think, Jesus?
It is kind of good random rivalry, like, two of the classic names in the Monster Jam industry. So, and yeah, and that's all I can say because, not sure about much of this kind of rivalry for Blue Thunder, El Toro Loco, and they're one of the greatest and some long time ago in the in decades. So,
What about you, Dallas?
Yeah, I haven't seen these in a rival as much as of right now, but yeah, this could be a good battle between Todd LeDuc and all the El Toro Loco drivers out there.
Yeah, so far, I don't know who's taking the lead because, like I say, I know they faced each other before, but it was non-televised. But I don't know who's taking the lead. But we all know that El Toro Loco won the World Finals championship. So far, Blue Thunder not yet, but maybe one day. But we'll know. Oh yeah, baseball says happy birthday to you, Jesus.
Yeah,
and
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
And yeah, right now, so far, El Toro Loco has only one World Finals win. Blue Thunder hasn't yet, but maybe one these days too. But still, like I say, it's still a well-known rivalry. They barely talk, but it's one of the popular trucks. That's why I consider them as rivalry. Instead of they face each other, it's like who's the popular one throughout. But we'll see some more. Hopefully, Todd LeDuc and Mark List go at it. Let's see for this season. I mean, for next season, as if they have the same tour for next year. We don't know yet.
Yeah, we just had to find out which had to wait until the 2023 Monster Jam season kickoff will announce, and then we'll see what they have in store for 2023. So,
all right, let's get it on for the next one.
Number 6. Here's number 6. Bakugan Dragonoid Son of a Ticker.
Oh my goodness,
that's a big one.
This is a rivalry. Okay, let me tell you guys a story. The rivalry between Son of a Digger and Bakugan Dragonoid started at the Blue Tour. Camden Murphy, Ryan Anderson, man. They love each other. I bet they're good friends, and the trucks are good pals, but they hate each other racing. They face each other numerous times in racing. Like, there's always the time that Ryan Anderson, although Son of a Digger still takes the lead with Bakugan Dragonoid, Son of a Digger has been destroyed Bakugan, and meanwhile, now Son of a Digger. Okay, aside from Gravedigger, this is Bakugan Dragonoid's most heated up rivalry. They can't stand each other. It's like good hates evil, but evil hates good. Because who is the evil? Who is the good? This is like the San Francisco 49ers and Seattle Seahawks rivalry. This is like the rivalry between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Like, if you're a Bakugan fan, I know, I'm sorry you got to sit next to a Son of a Digger fan. Let's say if it was the world of sports and there's a story of one Bakugan fan sitting next to a Son of a Digger fan, he's going to be like, I don't know this guy. I don't know you, man. Sorry, man. I love you, bro, but I'm sorry. I had to hate the truck because I don't like your crew shirt. The Son of a Digger respond, hey, I don't like your crew shirt either, man. Okay, now this is another good one. Now, here's a story. During the All-Star Challenge, Ryan Anderson defeated Camden Murphy on one of the racing competition on the first day. That's when Camden Murphy decided to give a payback to Ryan Anderson next season later, knocking him off in the semifinals. And then Ryan Anderson defeated, and then they had the same tour together on the yellow tour, not just the blue tour, but they had it again this year. And so far, they've been going at it since. Like, it doesn't matter. Two-wheel skills, freestyle. This is one of the most obnoxious, brutal rivalry, man. This is like a bloody fight between them two because, like I say, Camden and Ryan, I bet they're good friends. There's no doubt. They're good pals. Same as the two trucks. They would get along, but they're like, I'm sorry, but in racing, two-wheel skills, freestyle, sorry, Son of a Digger. I love you, man, but I got to go for win. And Son of a Digger be like, hey, I love you too, bro, but you know what? Sorry, dude. I need those wins. But they've been going at it, man. This is like this is brutal, man. This rivalry is so like a bloody war. This is like a warfare, like a modern warfare between Son of a Digger and Bakugan. What do you think, Jesus?
Oh, hold on. I'm just checking something. So,
okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just wondering okay. Let's see. Bakugan Dragonoid Son of a Digger. So, I bet this will be a new rivalry now since Bakugan Dragonoid debuted in 2019. Since Monster Jam and Spin Master now new partnership in 2019, and now the official become the official partnership something. And Bakugan Dragonoid has arrived, and then and now they're found a rivalry now, Son of a Digger, and now yeah, and man, they're going at it back and forth, but and we'll see how it goes. If they could go on the same tour again in 2023, who knows? But and we'll see if Captain Murphy will try to do his hardest to try to beat Ryan Anderson's Son of a Digger, fair and square. So,
Okay, Dallas, what do you think?
Man, this is a big, big rivalry. These two, honestly, it could be either one because two great drivers, two good friends, but when they're on the track, it's like they're enemies. But man, I you might disagree with me, people watching this chat, but I'm keeping my rivalry on my favorite truck and driver, Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger. I think he can do it. Keep it alive. Sorry, guys, all you Dragonoid fans out there.
Oh my god, dude, this is like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. What do you guys think? This is like the or no. This is like yeah, it has to be like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. We know Son of a Digger won 2 World Finals. Cannon Murphy only made it to that one. Almost made it to the championship race, but didn't. Although that he almost made it to the All Star, didn't win. But it was intercepted in freestyle because of Ryan Anderson. I'm surprised, not just racing, but if you look at two-wheel skills in freestyle, they made it to the top 5, man. Like, that's how brutal the rivalry is because, like I said, they are good pals. I'm not saying they're not. Even the trucks, both are beautiful trucks. You got Son of a Digger, you got Bakugan. But the problem is that, they like getting on that track, they becoming a nightmare. It's like an iron grudge match between them two. Like I see him as Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. What do you guys think?
yeah, it would like to build up a new rivalry whenever new trucks came and new upcoming drivers. So, and they just go at it and they do what they can to try to beat the greatest of them all. So,
Yeah, let's just hope that it's not the Imagine Monster was the world of sports. 2 fans, you might want to separate the fans. Like, let's say everybody needs to separate the fans. Whoever's wearing blue for Son of a Digger, red for Bakugan, please separate. Please go to this section. You guys don't want to be too close because, like I say, they love each other track. When it comes to racing, two-wheel skills and freestyle, there is no doubt these two teams, two monster trucks can't get along. I mean, they love each other trucks. I bet they do. But this is a really brutal rivalry. You know what I'm saying, Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah, so far, Ryan Anderson still takes the lead in this rivalry. Oh, George 217 says, happy birthday to you, Jesus.
oh, George, yeah, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one, man, because this is like a grudge rivalry, a grudge match rivalry.
Yeah, sure is. Okay, number 7, Earthshaker Gravedigger, huh?
Oh, my goodness, man. This is what nobody ever talks about. So,
man.
The rivalry between Earthshaker and Gravedigger started when Earthshaker debuted, when Tristan England debuted. It started, although they see each other in Triple Threat Series when Tristan England, won that tour at that time with that new truck, Earthshaker. But the rivalry started at World Finals 18. We'll never forget the time when Randy Brown drove Gravedigger, defeated Tristan England in Earthshaker. Ever since then, next season later, Tristan England's going at it with this one great. I forgot who was it. Was it Kristen Anderson, I believe? Yeah, I think it was. And then, I know Gravedigger, Earthshaker faced each other numerous times. And then we know that Tristan England was facing Kristen Anderson and to Tyler Menega. But during stadiums when Hurricane Force driver Steven Thompson drove Earthshaker, has to deal with Adams' driving skills, man. This is like brutal. Although Gravedigger still takes the lead with the rivalry, but let's say, like I say, if it's the world of sports, I'm sorry to all Earthshaker fans. They don't want to see a Gravedigger win because I bet they're like, no, we need Tristan England to win. They are going to praise Tristan England to go for a win. But you got one problem is Gravedigger gets in the way. It's like every time when Earthshaker try to go for a trophy, like try to catch the trophy, but it was intercepted because of thanks a lot to Gravedigger Monster Truck. That's how bad. Although, like I say, Tristan England's good friends with all the drivers are good pals. But when it comes to the trucks in the track, Earthshaker try to go for a win, but it's always intercepted because of Gravedigger. That's how bad Earthshaker will not like Gravedigger. Well, it'll like Gravedigger outside, but in the track, it'll hate him because it's like, hey, Gravedigger, bro, you're intercepting my wins, man. Give me a chance. But Gravedigger's like, well, I'm sorry, bro. Win, hey, winner's got to win, man. Sorry, man. This is
Oh,
this is one
oh.
this is one pissed off rival. This rivalry's gonna pissed off the truck Earthshaker. You know what I'm saying? What do you think, Jesus?
Well, it is got another good rivalry here. Well, Tristan England knows how to do like two wheel skills, and I bet he's a pro of the two wheel skills. I believe so. And the Gravedigger, kind of. So, not sure which driver like a rivalry with Tristan England or Shaker. I'm not sure, but well, who knows? No matter which Gravedigger driver was, with to challenging Tristan England or Shaker. So, yeah.
Oh my goodness. What about you, Dallas?
Oh man, I did see this at my arena, and man, oh man, every time when Gravedigger took the W, I saw Tristan England in his truck slamming his steering wheel against his dash or roof or whatever. He was mad. I was like, oh my goodness. And man, Tristan England is like, give me a freaking break. And I was like, I know.
Oh my goodness. Hey, like bear with me, agree with me. Yes, I do know hoisty baseball. Okay, anyways, bear with me, guys. If you guys think that, let's say if it, like I said, if it's the world of sports, if there's let's say there's a crew member from one side from Earthshaker, one side Gravedigger. Imagine one of the crew members of Earthshaker said to the Gravedigger, hey, my crew chief doesn't like your team that much because you guys are taking away our victories and our wins. Although, like I said, I know they all get along, but it's just a joke. But imagine if it was the world of sports, and I bet during the locker room, they'll be like, I bet someone will put an Earthshaker logo sticker on a Gravedigger crew shirt, be like, this is a truck that deserves the win, What do you guys think?
Mm-hmm. Well, kind of weird rivalry something. Oh, George said, I think Brandon has been going against Earthshaker for the last couple of years.
Exactly. Yep,
exactly.
That's true.
I did see that at my arena last year.
Wow, really?
Yeah. So I know, like I say, two trucks will get along. But when it comes to this competition, it's always Gravedigger's world and Earthshaker's getting jealous. It's like a jealousy rivalry. Like it's like whenever Gravedigger wins, Earthshaker gets jealous inside. Like you can see the jealous of the truck Earthshaker,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
That's a new rivalry of
I wouldn't say new. So. I think the rivalry's been around for a while since. I don't know if anyone see this in 2019, but like I said, the rivalry started back at World Finals 18 because it wasn't meant for Randy Brown defeated Tristan England on that racing competition. Mm-hmm. The Earthshaker and Gravedigger rivalry wouldn't continue, and that's how Earthshaker get the jealousy comes.
Yep, it is since Earthshaker was first introduced in 2017. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll never forget.
Well, it was kind of like the ripoff of Dirt Crew. Like people. I remember at the time like people on social media about Felder Entertainment has created their own dump truck. It was kind of like they're copying the Quad Chaos team, the Dirt Crew. So yeah, I remember that. It's like a copycat of things. Never mind about that. But anyway, so let's move on, shall we? Number 8 is Monster Jam Dalmatian.
Okay, so the rivalry started. I think the rivalry started back in 2007. Well, they met each other in 2007 because Dalmatian is the cousin of Monster Mud. But however, the rivalry didn't start until like 2008 when although they barely well known to face each other numerous times. But even though they are cousins, but they always hate each other. However, not hate each other, but there's slightly times that they always face each other. It's kind of like, remember El Toro Loco and Bulldozer. Bulldozer and El Toro Loco are brothers, but they're slightly a little bit like a rivalry, similar like that. But it's Monster Mud and Monster Mud Dalmatian because Dalmatian wants to be the only Monster Mud in the team. Monster Mud say, "Hey, I'm the original Monster Mud, so you can't take that away." So they love each other down the track, but you know what? They always have a rivalry between them two. Although they're well-known rivalry, I would still put it like number 8 and stuff like that. But still, although they both can agree on it, they're both Monster Mud, they're both dogs, but except one is like a regular hound dog, the other is the Dalmatian. But still, I believe Monster Truck's taking the lead with this rivalry. I believe it has more wins. I'm not so sure. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like I say, I believe they face each other in non-televised shows. So yeah.
Sure is. We have it added to the dog rivalry. Dog rivalry, like when Monster Matt Dalmatian first introduced in 2007, which the original driver known as Candace Jolly was a lady driver, drive Monster Matt Dalmatian, but in World Finals, Chad Tingler took over from 2007 and 2008, and that's where the new fan favorites now, Monster Matt Dalmatian, huh? Well, well, I bet everybody now are mostly into Monster Matt Dalmatian, so new favorite now than Monster Matt. So yeah, and I gotta say a dog rivalry. Yeah, it is dog fight or monster truck dog fight or something.
Play that song that like goes dun 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 dun.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine, baseball. And George says, I do rarely see Massimo Dalmatia at the same shows. Yeah, it's well known. Like I say, it's rarely known, but still, it's considered somewhat a rivalry. So you'll go, Dallas.
Man, the Battle of the Dogs, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Monster Bun in this because I believe so. It has won more than Dalmatian, and it seems like Dalmatian has just been having unluck lately.
Yeah, because the truck's well known out this season. Well, we know Brianna Mahan drove it once. That was back in the whatchamacallit, back in UK tour. What about Massimo Junkyard Dog? Well, that's just one time baseball. Well, that's a great truck too. Yeah. Well, but like I say, Dalmatian, like I say, well, Massimo only has one World Finals freestyle win. Well, Dalmatian has a high jump win when it was Dalmatian Ice at the time. But like I say, because although this is like well known to anyone. Anyways, are you saying you want to continue, Dallas? Were you saying something?
Oh, I was finished.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, let's move
Okay.
on to
So
the next one.
all right, number 9. Megalodon and Toro Loco. So
Okay,
that's
so
interesting.
okay, little well-known rivalry. Okay, there's not that much to say about this video, but the rivalry, I believe, it started like around somewhat in the Triple Threat series when it was Justice Hypes and Mark List, but they were going at it at Los Angeles back in 2018, which I was there too because these guys have 2 wins of each of the Triple Threat series at the time. Although they're well-known rivalries, but even though well, you could say, oh wait, do they? No, they don't have the same tour together, but still. It was like a well-known rivalry between El Toro Loco and Megalodon. I take back what I just said about whoever's in. I'll just put them number 10 because that's still a well-known rivalry at this point for these two guys. But still, one thing they can agree. Well, one thing I did tell Justice Sides back in my interview, he said to Mark Liz, he's a really good driver. He needs a tough competition, so that's what they need: El Toro Loco and Megalodon. So yeah, that's all I can say. What do you think, Jesus?
That's interesting. Like a bull versus shark. So it was kind of like I'm not sure if they're
The Battle of the
teams.
Titans, like the Battle of the Titans, Clash of the Titans. It's like Zeus versus Thor. Like I believe Zeus can be the El Toro Loco and Thor can be Megalodon.
Yeah, I believe that's so. Oh man, damn.
Did you party too much?
No, that's for yesterday. So yeah, but anyways, Megalodon or Toro Loco, look at that great creatures, designs, but now a good rivalry. So, well, not kind of much, but it's good. Needs still more build up. So, I don't know what the kids are like. Saying, okay,
Yeah, what about you, Dallas? You have something to say?
um, this is a tough one because of uh these ones are like an equal to me because they win almost the exact same, but in my opinion, I think I don't know. It's hard to tell because I know Bernard Light is a good driver, Elmondo Castro, and a couple others. So it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
yeah, it is, but different drivers and on one of these trucks. So,
Yeah, one of these trucks. Okay, let's get it on for the next one.
As this is number 10. And
Okay, well, wait, before we get to number 10, let's do some honorable mentions. Okay, so I know Bounty Hunter is not here anymore in Monster Jam, but there is a rivalry between Bounty Hunter and Gravedigger. Although Grave, because because Jimmy Creed and Dennis Anderson, and also another rivalry Bounty Hunter's rivals with is Max D or Maximum Destruction, and there's also a rivalry between who else? Another honorable mention rivalry. Hold on, almost had in my head. Oh yeah, Monster Dalmatian and Gravedigger somewhat. Even Dalmatian is also rivals with Max D because of the Fire and Ice, same as El Toro Loco, Max D. Who else? Avenger and Gravedigger. Well, no, actually no. Avenger and Gravedigger don't count because they're somewhat to each other. But those are my honorable mentions. All right,
Yeah,
let's
that's
get to
good.
number 10.
That's very nice.
This is gonna be a brutal one. Just hold. All right,
Brutal one.
everybody, please hold your horses, hold your tacos, everyone, hold your tacos because this is a brutal one, man. Because the next one, number 10, you're gonna hear this
Okay.
crazy story.
Okay, here we go. It's Mohawk Warrior and Monster Dalmatian.
My goodness.
Oh my gosh, this is okay. This is like the world of Pittsburgh Steelers and Baltimore
Okay,
Ravens.
I'm
Okay.
gonna have to do this while we're talking about this because we
Okay,
definitely gotta share
can I
this.
say this one? Okay, you know what, Dallas? Let's say best last for you because you're getting me hyped up what you said. Okay, so this is like the Steelers and Ravens. If it was the world of sports, if it was football between Mohawk Warrior versus Massimo Dalmatian, it's like the Steelers would have been Mohawk Warrior and the Ravens would have been Massimo Dalmatian or one of those two. Let's just say if they played each other, you would have seen fights. No, I'm not kidding. You would have seen fights everywhere. Like crew members had to get involved, including referees would have get injured on the field, man. If it was football, if it was baseball, the benches are cleared. No, I'm serious. It's like the benches are clear. It's time to fight, man. It's like if the pitcher who plays for the Dalmatian hits the batter for the Mohawk Warrior, and then they start going at it, there's going to be benches clear, and everyone got to separate. And the umpires had to point out fingers, say, you, that's a warning. And whoever gets hit, that's it. You're ejected. You're out of here. He's out. Or the managers get ejected. Or I don't know, man. This rivalry is brutal. Okay, so let's talk about Monster Jam. So the rivalry between Mohawk Warrior and Monster Dalmatian started back in World Finals 11 when George Belhan defeated Candice Jolly when she was doing great until Candice Jolly because of George Belhan.
Ding! That's the video I'm trying to pull up.
Yeah,
right now.
and then next year later, if you remember World Finals 4, I was there at World Finals 12, World Finals 11 until World Finals 13. World Finals 14 when the first round George Belhan takes on Candice Jolly. What happened to Candice Jolly? She didn't pass the light because the truck got on fire. Oh my God. Thank God Candice Jolly's okay, but even though the truck got on fire, Mohawk advances to the next round. After George Belhan left, it was Candice Jolly and Bryce Kenny. Then Candice Jolly's no longer here. Then Cynthia Gauthier took over after Gauthier left for Stabilizer. Now Dalmatian doesn't continue. Well, it's somewhat continued, but this is brutal, man. This rivalry is so brutal.
Yeah.
It's like if there was a bar between those two crew members, I bet one of the Dalmatian crew members will be like telling this, hey, I was told by one of my crew chief or my coach, he said he doesn't like you guys that much. I'm sorry, but that's what he told me. He doesn't like you guys. And then I bet they would like toss each other around each other because all that stuff. Seriously, if it was the world of sports,
Okay.
If Dalmatian, hold on, here's a funny fact. If Dalmatian had a museum, the world of Dalmatian, if there's Mohawk Warrior fans, I bet Dalmatian fans will look at them at the dirty look. If you put any, Mohawk Warrior stuff everywhere, oh my gosh, they'll be like calling all security from the museum. That's how, this is a grudge match rivalry. Although they are friends, trucks do get along, but like I say, racing, then when it comes to racing, don't ever put them because this is a fight. And they see each other in 2019 on the Green Tour. Let's start with you, Jesus. Say best last for you, Dallas. Go ahead. Jesus.
Yo, man.
Well, I gotta say, I bet there's gonna be another good rivalry besides Gravedigger and Max C or something. This is another good rivalry between Mohawk Warrior and Monster Dalmatian. So yeah, and yeah, I think there's some Monster Dalmatian wins over Mohawk Warrior or something. Not sure where those from a few years or which place it will be, but yeah, it is a very, very good rivalry. That's all I can say because I just don't have any info much. It's been so long and
all right, go ahead, Dallas. All right, go ahead, Dallas.
All right, man. These trucks, against each other. It's either way because I think it happened once in my area. But before I continue, let's go back to 2011 at this race. And man, I just can't believe how close this was. So let's go back and watch this race. But man, watch how close this was. It was dead even.
Okay, let's see him.
She has the lead going into the turn, and how does George? Look at this. Look at how close that is.
Wow, it is.
Oh yeah,
it is. That was a very closest race at that time.
Look at that. I cannot believe my eyes. How did George catch up to him? And Kansas Jolly was like, man, I thought it looked like I had him, but I don't know what they're doing up there, but he got the win.
Also, not to mention, let's go back to World Files 14. Remember, I don't know if you guys were there in person. I was there in person. I did witness that rivalry because when they were about to make the turn, oh my goodness, man, that was crazy.
Kansas Jolly blew something on the header.
Yeah, I think the motor got on fire.
There wasn't too much smoke. I heard there. I remember she said there wasn't a lot of smoke to it, so I don't know what kind of fire it was. And she said she thinks she blew one of the headers. The header.
Blew one of the headers? I think I was there at World Finals 14 in 2013.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah.
You remember the racing? Oh yeah, just check it out yourself. You can see it. They posted it on YouTube. I forgot that YouTuber's name. He posted a racing one. Yeah, I think he posted that one. But still, like I say, including not to mention they had the same tour together, the Green Tour, and they were facing each other numerous times. Mohawk Warrior and Monster Dalmatian, including. Let's just say this: imagine you met a boyfriend. Imagine you have friends who are boyfriend and girlfriend. No, if I met two people who are boyfriend and girlfriend, if the boyfriend has a Mohawk Warrior crew shirt and a girlfriend has some Dalmatian crew shirt, I'm gonna be like this to them: how the heck are you guys, like seriously, how the freak are you guys are a couple if you guys don't get along? Because these two trucks, they're a rivalry, you know? This is like Steelers and Ravens rivalry. Like, you know how the Steelers and Ravens always go at it? Or it's like the Yankees, Red Sox. This is like fight, man. This is a brutal rivalry, man.
It is. Yeah, it is a kind of good history rivalry in in like almost a decade. So
oh my goodness, man. So far, Mohawk Warrior, I believe Mohawk Warrior is taking the lead in this rivalry. But if I was gonna put Gravedigger and Max C will still be number one, but I think this would be number two because, I know it's not mentioned to Monster Jam or anyone because good thing I checked. I did study it. But like I say, I did notice because I was there at World Finals, even I was there at World Finals 12 when ever since then, I nothing but see them go at it, Mohawk Warrior and Monster Dalmatian. Because, although Dalmatian's main rivalry is not Monster Mud, but this is Dalmatian's main rivalry, same as Mohawk. But if they had the same tour together, if Dalmatian comes back, oh my goodness, man. Well, good luck to those two trucks. They're going to go at it. That's all I can tell them.
Yeah, it sure is. Well, let's see. What about Goldberg truck? Well,
I'm not telling you again, empty the fucking trash.
Yeah. They said, yeah. Well, baseball said, what about Goldberg truck? That's what he meant.
Well, Goldberg's discontinued, man. Well, it's now Maximum Destruction, which we already said mention Max C because Gravedigger and Max C rivalry. Also, I forgot to mention another two trucks discontinued rivalry was Monster Energy and Lucas Oil Crusaders. Remember? Even they mentioned on the magazine Lindsey Wink versus Todd LeDuc. Oh my goodness, man. Hey, but still, I hope you get more views on this one, man, because everyone needs to see this, Jesus. But still. So, out of all of them, I'm going to tell you my three favorite rivalries. Will be Max C and Gravedigger. This is my number two. But my other favorite rivalry was, who was it again? Hold on. I'm trying to remember. What was the other rivalry? Hold on. I said it. The Bakugan Dragonoid Son of a Digger rivalry. Yeah, that one.
Oh, yeah.
So which is your... Yeah. So, which is three favorite rivalry, Jesus?
Let me see. I know number one is mostly Gravedigger Max C. And then, let's see. Scooby-Doo Zombie. It could be like that. And then the three is I'll go for Megalodon and El Toro Loco.
Oh, okay. I also like Mad Scientist front flip. All right. Well, we're talking about the rivalries baseball. Just letting you know. All right, Dallas. So, what's your favorite rivalry?
Well, number one has to be Gravedigger and Bakugan Dragonoid. Number two has to be Gravedigger and Gravedigger. And then, of course, Gravedigger and Earthshaker.
Oh yeah. You know what? If I put the top, no, the most brutal rivalries. Here's my opinion: Gravedigger, Max C, Bakugan, Dragonoid, Son of a Digger, Monster Jam Dalmatian, Mohawk Warrior, Earthshaker, and Gravedigger. What was that other one I said? Who was that? It was. I think it was. No, not what was I gonna say? Hold on. There was another Q. Hold on. Can you do that again, Jesus? The montage.
Let's
Yeah. Hold
see,
on. I'm trying to remember. Hold on. Who was it? Okay. So.
let me know what you stop.
Oh yeah, Grey Digger, Son of a Digger. Yes, that's one of them. And
Yeah.
Zombie and Scooby-Doo. Yep. But yeah, them. But I would say the winners will the best rivalries will be Grey Digger, Max C, like always. Then we go to Son of a Digger, Bakugan, and the brutal rivalry. My favorite is Dalmatian and Mohawk.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, another one of the top tens here that we have. So, well, let's see if anybody you watching this, just leave a comment on the live stream to see what is your favorite rivalry. So,
Yeah, what is your favorite rivalry? Tell
and
us
Monster
your
Jam. So, yep, there's a lot of like a dream matchups. Like imagine a dream matchups. Like
Also, I forgot another. Oh yeah, another honorable mention: Mohawk Warrior and Gravedigger rivalry. Don't forget that. That's
Yeah.
another honorable mention.
Yeah, and hopefully in the next podcast we're gonna do like dream Monster Jam dream matchups. So we might do that in the next podcast. So
All right.
so yeah,
All right, then.
yeah, and
That's like Nathan sub you, Dallas.
Do what?
And also, baseball says happy birthday, you Jesus. Oh, Nathan
Yeah.
says he subscribed to you.
Oh, thank you, man. I am struggling right now, but I really am struggling on getting subs, but that's awful kind of you, and I would love to get more subs because I'm almost at 600, but I really need to get to 1,000.
Yeah,
Me too,
1,000
same here.
it's a goal. So
Yeah, same here. I'm trying to get
the
to
main
more
thing,
subs.
the main person you really need to subscribe through to is just for today. That man right there, Jesus Esparza show.
Yeah, he deserves
Yeah.
subs
Because
this
it's
week.
his birthday, and
yeah,
he's also going through some struggles.
yeah, because my good buddy
But yeah,
Mark,
that's
who
awful
helped,
kind of you. And
yeah,
a lot of people have been asking me, when is the Psyop series returning? It's probably not going to return because my content was very low with Psyop series, and I'm still going to Monster Jam shows. Those will still be on YouTube, but that's only a once a year thing. And basically, I'm just going to continue 81 Speedway because I love racing and cars and stuff. So yeah,
yeah, sure is. Yeah, and wow, we have a lot of contenders about top 10 rivalries. Oh, Andy says
Andy
sub to me.
Lasky.
So,
What's up, Andy?
Lasky.
Sub to me so I not ornery.
Ornery. Well,
Okay,
let's see
Andy.
if we
Andy,
make
I'm
so.
already subbed you, bud.
Yeah, yeah. It just whoever like you want to become like a YouTube creator or something, like just do what you do.
And I just realized something. I am subbed to both of these YouTubers right here that I'm on podcast with, but they're leaving me hanging. They don't have me subbed. What's wrong with you boys?
Yeah, I know. Kind of weird, but
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Yeah, sure is. And also like I try to get my YouTube channel brand is like as my brand and just get it out there. So
yeah, that was just a joke.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Anyways, I bet this is all for today. It says those are one of the top 10 Monster Jam rivalries that we have here. So, yep, it's been that's a great matchup that they did like so many years ago. So
I'm not so sure, Nathan. Most likely I did. I'm not so sure.
Not sure either, but I'll go check it out. But if I got time, but
yeah,
anyways,
all right then. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe mostly to this guy, Jesus Esparza. Give him the love that he deserves. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, go for it. Even though I'm struggling, but like I say, because
Yep.
I don't do Monster Jam that much. I only just do shows. That's all. But I only do sports talks and everything. My channel's a all-in-one
Yep.
channel.
Hopefully, next podcast we can do some more fun and have maybe Mark Galloway or Ryan McCord, Kurt Gaiman, KL, or Joseph Rodriguez maybe in the podcast. But
maybe in the future, who knows? But
yeah, I
whenever
enjoy doing these.
whenever they are available. So right now,
Yep.
it's kind of busy for them. But
Yeah,
right now,
and Monster Jam 2023 season is right around the corner.
yeah, it sure is. You cannot
All right,
wait.
what's your question, baseball? Hurry, because I'm about to end the podcast, about to end right now.
Yeah, I got work.
Yeah, we're gonna be Eddie.
Yeah, because I gotta go do my thing right now.
Sure is. And 29. That's why I'm 29 now. So, yep.
Okay, so what is this glitch?
Yeah, check it out here. 29. Yep.
Oh,
Okay. Well, our time is wasted, but
Yeah, because I gotta get going because I don't have a lot of time because I might gotta do something else.
Okay, but anyways, thank you all for tuning in for this podcast, and we'll see you in the next one. And be sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe to AALS 3179, and don't forget Monster Jam Dallas as well. So,
yep.
And thanks for all joining, and we'll see you next time. Oh, baseball got the question. What about the Adam Anderson, Damon Bradshaw?
I don't. Damon. Well, I don't. This is not driver. This is only trucks rivalry, not drivers rivalry. But if you're gonna say if it's like a rivalry, well, to me it's well known. But I'll say Adam's taking the lead. But it's still a good rivalry. But I haven't heard about it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, thank you all so much, and see you all soon. And
peace.
Peace. And I'm now 29. Yep, I'm now 29 years old. So.
Woohoo!
My last 20s age, and man,
happy birthday, man! All right, then we gotta end it right now. I gotta get going.
Okay,
yeah.
Catch you all soon.
Peace out.